Hi guys, I'm Zoe and you're watching my channel. Hi guys, I'm Zoe and you're watching my channel, so welcome. Stick around for this video, and if you like it, subscribe. Also give this video a thumbs up and let me know what grade you're going into, or if you graduated and what you plan on doing. Obviously you saw the title of this video in the thumbnail, so we're gonna do a little get ready with me while I answer a bunch of advice for middle school, high school, kind of just going into everything, because my sister's going into middle school now, so this would be very helpful for her, but anybody else going into middle school or high school. Before we start, I want to say I'm very sorry for the background. I'm literally just sitting here. I don't really have any other place that I could film it right now. I will say though, I'm moving out in a few months, so hopefully the setup will be better and I can film in more than just one room. Also, if you can hear the washer and dryer in the background, I am very sorry, but I'm a busy woman. I gotta get the laundry done. I'm filming a reset video, so I was busy all weekend. It's Tuesday. How are you, actually? Let's go. Editing me, I just want to apologize for how aggressive and how upset I look at some points in this video. I was just like, as was I'm very disinterested. It's just because my voice has been really low this week and I don't know why, but I promise I'm very interested. I'm not angry or anything. I'm just like extremely passionate about a lot of things that I'm saying, and like how to love yourself, how to not care what people think. And so some points in this video I get extremely passionate about it and I kind of sound really aggressive. I'm washing the sheets right now, ignore that. But yeah, I just get like really aggressive sometimes and I'm like, no. So I don't mean it like that. It's just, I just want y'all to understand, and I'm like I'm very, very passionate about helping you love yourself, helping you not care what other people think, being confident and all that kind of stuff, helping you become your best self. So that's why I'm kind of like this, and I just want to apologize for that. So I'm sorry. I hope you enjoy. We're just gonna get right into it. I'll show you what I'm using. I'm using this stuff because my body is darker than my face. So we're using the Jergens Natural Glow Face Moisturizer for medium to deep skin tones. First question, is high school harder than middle school? Is middle school harder than elementary school? And to that I say, abso-freaking-lutely, but don't be scared. In elementary school, you don't really do much. Like, you don't have a ton of homework that you have to take home. Middle school, you're going to have more homework, but you're also going to have more classes. However, you will get to have like electives, which this is for American schools, by the way. I'm only speaking on behalf of my experience with American schools. I would say it's more difficult middle school than elementary school, just because you have more classes. It's a brand new thing. You're gonna have more homework you have to take home and stuff, and you have to get up earlier. High school is definitely more difficult than middle school, but it doesn't have to be. It can, like, it depends on the classes you take. You're probably gonna be getting up slightly earlier, but you're gonna have about the same amount of classes. I think I had about 6 or 7 classes when I was in middle school. When I was in high school, I had 6 or 7 classes. It depended. When I was graduating, I had more than that amount of, like 6 or 7 classes, because I was doing an extra class or 2 on top of it so I could graduate sooner. You just need to know time management and what your classes you're taking, what your strengths are, and remember to ask for help, and it won't be so difficult. That was a really drawn out answer. I'm really sorry. Moral of the story is middle school is harder than elementary school and high school is harder than middle school. It doesn't have to be. Just know what you're doing, pay attention in class, do your homework, and make sure you're studying for tests. Find a way to study that works for you when you take your tests, because it will be much harder if you're not paying attention and you have no idea what the test is about or what your homework is about. So you have to pay attention. Otherwise, it's really not that much more difficult. You just have more homework and a higher workload, and like you're trying to balance all these things at once. But I promise it will get easier. If you're new or you haven't seen, I got my seconds pierced, so I need to clean them, so that's gonna be part of this. What does the first day look like? What should I be prepared for? The first day, you pretty much are just going to go in, you go to your classes. I don't know how middle school classes are now because I haven't been in middle school in a long time. But in high school and middle school, it's pretty much the same thing. You go in, you'll probably get a syllabus. That's what they do in high school, at least where I was. And sorry, it's the same thing in every class. Here are my expectations. This is our layout for the year. This is what we're going to be working toward. This is the test we're going to be taking at the end of the year. So you have to be prepared. You have to pay attention. I don't want you chewing gum in my class. Don't take your phone out. That kind of stuff. Like, it's the same crap in every single class, basically. You typically won't have homework. Typically be an easy day. You really don't do much on the first day of school. Maybe they'll do like a get to know me, get to know your teacher, get to know your classmates. Let's do an icebreaker. But overall, it's pretty simple the first day. I don't see many teachers give homework out on the first day of school unless it's like something your parent has to sign. But other than that, it's pretty easy. Just pay attention and be kind to your teachers and show that you're willing to learn and figure out what works for you, and you're not just going to be a menace. Is that the right word? I don't know. Yeah. Also be prepared for like rude people no matter where you are. The next question that is a big one is how to stay out of drama. I'm telling you right now, your biggest regret will be getting into drama, so stay out of it. I don't care how close you are. If you are friends with people and they are constantly in drama, you need to get away from them immediately. People are not going to like you. You're going to have issues with everybody, and that's not good. That's not something you want. Drama is ridiculous. It's unneeded, but I know so many people that need drama just to function, and that's insane and not healthy. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to be focused on drama over school. So my best advice for you is to stay away from people that are drama freaks. Drama freaks? Not drama like, oh, like I'm going to act and sing, you know, not that kind of drama, like drama y'all know what I'm talking about. Just stay away from the people that are dramatic and be kind to everybody. If they're not kind of you, this is advice that I gave my little sister. Be kind to everybody, and if they're not kind to you back, don't give them the time of day. Nobody has time for that. Nobody has energy for that. Just be kind to everybody and stay away from the people that are dramatic. And if you start seeing people that get into drama, start to distance yourself a little bit, or like, hey, like, talk to them, be like, hey, I really don't think you should be doing that. Like, that's really unnecessary, you know? Stay away from people. Make friends, but like, stay away from the people that are in drama. Be kind. It's how to manage homework, how to manage electives. I'm using the Vaseline Lip Therapy Rosy Lips. Homework, don't do it as soon as you go home, because you're going to be exhausted from school. Take a break when you go home, have a snack, chill for a little bit, and then get on your homework. Just, I'll tell you what I did. This is my advice. I would have my notebook, right? And if I was in class, I would take a sticky note and stick it on my notebook, and I would write down all the stuff that I need to get done that night. And then I would also write down what I need to get done toward the bottom of the sticky note by the end of the week. I would go home and I would get done what I can. Editing me here, I look really crazy, but I just wanted to pop in here and let y'all know that when I say get done what I can, I was a slower learner when I was in my sophomore year of high school. So when I was doing my homework, knowing that I'm a slower learner now, it makes sense because it would take me hours to get a paper done. But also I'm pretty sure I've got like undiagnosed ADHD. So like being a slow learner plus not being able to focus and like super hyperactive did not go well together, and it does not work for me. So I would get done what I could, like for the classes in the beginning, and then you'll hear what I did later on. But I truly do suggest this because I was friends with people that also did this, and if you can handle it, then I definitely recommend it. But take everything I say with a grain of salt because this is just what I did. This is my advice. It doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Now, think about your schedule. Think about if you have a study hall or if you have a lunch break where you can do homework. Although you don't really want to spend your lunch break doing homework, but if you have to, think about that and think about the classes that you have before. Get that homework done first. Get as much homework as you can done after. And then if it's time, like you have to go to sleep or you, like whatever it is, or something comes up, then the homework that you have for classes after your study hall or after your lunch break, do that in study hall or at your lunch break. I would get my homework done in study hall for the classes that I had in the afternoon, because I had it like right after my first morning classes, so I would get it done there, and then I didn't have to worry about it. With that being said, same with electives. If you have homework for electives, then just kind of like, it's all comes back to time management. Do it as fast as you, or not as fast as you can, do it as soon as you can, but like take breaks in between, because otherwise you're going to get burnt out. Pick the electives that will go toward the credits that you need to graduate, but also pick electives that you're actually going to enjoy, because it's better to be doing a class that you enjoy instead of not. Should you take college credit classes, and what should you focus on the most? If you plan on going to college and you want to get some of those classes out of the way already, then I would say do it. If you know you can handle it, do it. Like, why not? I would say focus on your mental health for sure. My number one thing is always your mental health comes first, but also focus on your schoolwork, focus on your homework. Do not focus on drama. Don't really focus on boys. If you have a boyfriend, you have a girlfriend, you have somebody, then don't be too serious about it unless you know that they are the one and you both feel that way. If you're really trying to find yourself, like, it's a whole new stage of life. Is it hard to make friends? And is it better to be friends with people that aren't that great, or to be alone? I would say it's not super difficult to make friends. I'm using the Morphe X Maddie Ziegler blush in the shade Peach Out. I don't know if they sell this anymore. It doesn't look that bright in person. But I would say it's not that difficult to make friends. It depends on who you are, though. My advice is, if you're sitting next to somebody in class, just be like, start out by complimenting them. If you like their shirt, be like, hey, I really like your shirt. And then gradually from there on, like, you can start talking to them and start talking about different things and be like, oh, where'd you get your shirt? I really like it. Or like, I really love your style. Or, hey, can you like help me with this? I'm not really sure I understand it. And you just like slowly start talking to people. If they seem like kind of people, if they seem like mean people, I wouldn't. It's not worth it. It's a waste of time, really. Some people are mean, and if they're mean when you compliment them or you try to talk to them, they're probably not worth your time. Alone, because your company is always going to be our best company, and it's going to be a lot more draining if you're friends with people that aren't good people than being with yourself. You're going to be more energized and there mentally, whereas if you're friends with people that aren't that great of people or like bad people, it's going to be draining and you're going to feel exhausted and not be able to focus as well. So I'd say it's better to be alone and make new friends than it is to be friends with bad people. So how do you stay organized? Coming from somebody that in middle school and high school I had to stay extremely organized, I am a neat freak. So my records over here organized by color. By color! Who organizes their records by color? I do. It's so pleasing to the eye. They tell you to buy like 6,000 binders. Don't. Buy one binder, inch or an inch and a half, depending on what you want. Then have a folder for each class, or have a folder for homework and then for other papers, okay? Right Lash Maybelline like clear mascara. Get a plastic folder, not a paper one. Those don't work very well. Then have one for random papers and one for homework. Color coordinate everything if you want. Color coordinate your classes. Assign a color to each class if you're going to use a folder for each class. Folders, notebooks, color coordination, one binder. Organize your backpack. Don't shove take the time to either hold your papers and go to your next class, and then when you sit down in your next class, put them in there. Or if you have time at the end of class, put them in there. Do not be that type of person that shoves their papers into their backpack. You will not be organized that way. How do you stay being you, and how do you be okay with being alone? Personally, for me, I had friends. I knew everybody. I was friends with people. However, I felt like I was always the outsider. I felt like even if I was with people, I felt alone. And you just have to be your best friend. I'm going to make a series on this actually, because I think it'll be really fun and really informative. But I'll make a series on how to be okay with being by yourself, how to be your best friend. But you just need to know yourself and figure out what makes you happy and how to make yourself happy. It goes back to it. You're always going to be there and not everybody else is going to be there for you. While being alone, try things out and just do things by yourself. Is their approval or them having a good opinion about me going to get me anywhere? Am I going to see these people after middle school, after high school? Probably not. Have I seen people that I used to go to school with? Absolutely. But do I still live in my hometown right now? Absolutely. So obviously I'm going to see them. But like, am I going to be friends with these people? No. Would I ask these people for advice? No. So why would I take their criticism? Why would I need their approval, you know? The only opinion that matters is yours. Do you like who you are? Do you like the way you act? Do you like the way you treat people? Because if so, then there's nothing to worry about it. My best advice for not getting embarrassed, just laugh it off. I don't ever get embarrassed. You wanna know why? I laugh it off. Because these people do not matter. Do what you love. Keep your beliefs. Do what you want. Stand up from your desk and start, when you have free time, and start dancing around a little bit. Talk to somebody. Like, don't get everybody's judgment. Don't take, like, if you're not gonna take advice from them, don't take criticism from them. You're not going to see these people after high school. That's my best advice. You're not going to see these people after high school. You're not going to see these people after middle school or high school. So it doesn't matter. Just be you. As long as you're happy with yourself, that's all that matters. How do you deal with boys in high school? And should you date in high school? I think so. I think it's fine to date in high school. If you want to date in high school, go ahead and date in high school. As of boys, I would say, or like girls, or whatever. It's whoever you like. This goes for anybody, okay? I would say first of all, if you like somebody and if you like somebody and they are not dating somebody, tell them. Because what do you have to lose? The worst thing that happened, they don't like you. Okay, and you'll move on. You're going to find somebody else. That just is a sign that person is not for you or it's not the right time. If the person you like or somebody you find attractive has a girlfriend, has a boyfriend, is dating somebody, absolutely do not go for them. And there's a low chance of like high school relationships working out, but like also don't like be afraid of it. Don't be like hiding from it the entire time, because there is a chance that you could find your soulmate in high school. Now it's a very low chance, but it could also happen. Like, I'm gonna marry my boyfriend and we've been dating, and we started dating in high school and we started talking in middle school, you know? So like, although it's a low chance, it can still happen. So don't think like it won't happen. If you start dating someone, then you start dating someone. Like, make sure you're actually talking to them. But I would say don't focus on people. And if you start talking to someone and they're not giving you the same energy back, they're acting like they don't like you, or they're starting to get distant, that's not a good sign. And that just means that they're not as into you anymore as they were, or they say they are. I would say don't tell somebody you love them just because you want to say it. Only tell somebody you love them if you really mean it. Second to last question, how to have fun in high school. Like I said, my high school experience was a little bit different, but I'd say just participate in things. That'll be a lot of fun. Try to make friends, talk to people, just to participate. Maybe go to one football game, see if you like it. If you do, go to more. If you're in middle school, participate in things, make friends. Like, I know I keep mostly talking about middle school or high school, but like this all goes for middle school too. Like, just participate in things. You're gonna have fun. Like, you look back on your high school experience and you're like, I didn't participate in that. That would be so fun. I started participating in things and it was fun. I participated in student council. It was fun. My best advice is just participate, talk to people. How did you balance school and YouTube? When I started posting on YouTube back in December, holy crap, it's been a couple months short of a year. When I started posting on YouTube consistently, like when I started, I did Vlogmas. So I was posting every single day of December up until Christmas, and then I posted on Christmas, and then I started posting 3 times a week. Now I'm taking it down to 2, but I was posting every single day, 25 days of December. At that time, I wasn't doing school because I was doing something differently. So I went and did testing, and they were doing testing all the way up until winter break. So basically I had a winter break that was like over a month long, like a month and a half long. And then when I started doing school again, when it finally came back around, I was only doing school for like a week, and then I was done with school completely. I did do YouTube and school when I was in middle school, and that's what I was doing. So in middle school, you don't get as much homework, but I would go to school, then I would come back, I'd get my homework done, I'd take a break or whatever, and then I would go play outside all the time. I'd sit in my room and I'd film videos at night. I'd film videos, I'd turn the light on, I'd set my phone up, and because I got a phone when I started riding the bus in middle school, so I would set my phone up and I'd just start filming videos, and it would take me like 20 minutes to film a video, or I'd go live and I'd talk to people, and maybe one day I'll start reacting to some of those old videos. But it was a lot of fun. I'd get my homework done super quickly after school, and then when I was on the bus, I'd start thinking about what I wanted to film, or days before I'd start thinking about like, oh my gosh, I want to film this video. Or I would literally, like, if I was like making slime, I would film it. If I was doing my makeup, I would film it. Like, just start filming like things that you're doing daily after school. Like, you could do like afternoons in my life, or like my afternoon routine. And then I wouldn't even edit it. Like, I edit now, but I wouldn't even edit it in middle school. I would just post it because I did not give a frick. Just don't give a crap. Because it doesn't matter. As long as you're you, and as long as you have passion, you can't fail. But if you're in high school or you're in middle school and you have a lot more homework and stuff, I would say that, or you're like super busy, I would say go to school. Do your best. Try and get as much homework as you can done at school, then do whatever you have left at home. And then in between, like, just film yourself. Whatever you're doing after school, film yourself. Do like little vlogs to start off, or film like a video like this after school or on the weekends. It's all about time management. As long as you have priorities and you're making time for your priorities, if you're super passionate about it and you make time for it and you're not burning yourself out, then you'll do great. I believe in you all, and it's just time management. Really, that's all it comes back to. I know I didn't really do much getting ready, but like, I don't really wear much makeup. Like, I think I only put like 2 products on. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. I'm really excited. I'm gonna have some more back to school videos. I'm gonna do like a little insight, but I'm gonna do a back to school like emergency kit type video, because I used to have one of those and I know things that I had in it, and it's very, very, very helpful. So I hope this advice can help at least one person, even if it's a little bit. Remember, take it with a grain of salt. I'm just speaking on my experience and what I did, so it might not work for you, but it might. So take it with a grain of salt. But I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Stay positive, look on the bright side, smile at a stranger, and take care of yourself. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a like, and comment down below if you have any other questions, or what grade you're going into, or if you graduated. I'll make another video on like post-graduation advice if you want it, because I know somebody asked me about that. But if you don't know what you're doing after school, after you graduate, figure out what you're passionate about. Figure out what you really want to do in life, and if you don't know, what are you passionate about? What's something that really makes you happy? What's a hobby that you really love that you could lead you into a career? I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so beyond grateful. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy, because when I started I had 0. Like, when I started in middle school I had 0, and then I stopped and I got to like 120. I'm tearing up. Anyways, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Hi, angels. No. And then get as much homework as you done as